Your news for the state of Tennessee in about 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 starts now.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Hara at WSMV in Nashville. A 2-year-old is among 5 victims injured in a shooting in Jackson, Tennessee. Police found the victims inside of an SUV yesterday afternoon. All of them were rushed to nearby hospitals, but their conditions are unknown right now. Police say surveillance video helped them identify the car that the suspect was driving in, and right now they do have a person of interest in custody. City leaders say right now there are 48 active gangs in Memphis, but they say that the Venezuelan gang that the TBI has been warning about for weeks is not their concern. They say it's the subset gangs that are linked to violent crimes in the city. One of those gangs goes by the name All Off the Blade. Police say it's a violent group made up of men and women. Memphis police were able to identify 2 of the men in the gang. They say were causing a lot of issues, and then both of them were arrested in Nashville. An investigation is underway right now after a bald eagle was found shot in Sumner County. Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency officers found the bird. Responding to a call, the eagle was taken to a rehabilitation center in Jolton. That's where it will now live. The birds are federally protected under 2 different laws, and anyone who violates those laws could be fined up to $250,000 and then face 2 years in federal prison. Tennessee is home to more than 175 nesting pairs of bald eagles that stay in the state year-round. You know, we've seen weight loss drugs get more popular over the last few years. Well, TennCare is now asking for $118 million to help pay for those drugs. TennCare says their pharmacy costs have gone up, and they say it's because of type 2 diabetes drugs like Wegovy and Ozempic that help people lose weight. Most of the money TennCare is asking for would come from federal funding. Well, the railroad that connects East Tennessee to western North Carolina is now expected to be closed all the way until March. Norfolk Southern says Hurricane Helene washed out more than 21,000 feet of tracks. Thousands more were damaged. The problem is that workers still can't get to portions of the damaged track. Norfolk says they thought they would have everything open by January, but now it looks like track repairs won't actually be finished until the end of March.
In the WVLT newsroom, I'm Harry Sullivan. Where your child's school could be in major need of infrastructure improvements. That's according to a report from the state that found nearly 60% of counties across Tennessee have a significant need for updates at some of those schools. It's projected to cost almost $10 billion statewide over the next 5 years. Right now, local revenues fund the majority of K-12 capital spending. Tennessee doesn't dedicate state revenue sources for school construction. State Representative Sam McKenzie from Knox County says the state should help pay.
Public school systems need more funding than we're giving them today. So if we can agree on that, let's start with this infrastructure piece and figure out how we can fund it.
Now in East Tennessee, at least, about a dozen schools in our area are in the fair to poor condition category, meaning repairs are required. I'm Harry Sullivan. We'll send it back to you.
First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro joining us with a look at the forecast, a very important forecast. We got a lot of folks traveling for the Thanksgiving holiday.
And a lot of big changes coming for Thanksgiving weekend as well. So let's talk about today. We do have a First Alert weather day in effect, and that's for mainly the later portions of today as rain showers work their way in, and rough timing happening right at the heart of that evening commute along and west of I-65. So middle and west Tennessee, that's where we're expecting the most problems this evening. No severe threat, no real flooding threat, but there could be a couple of downpours overnight tonight, especially out in East Tennessee as the rain works its way through. Most of that is gone by tomorrow morning. Some fog left over for the morning commute tomorrow, so we keep the alert day going through our Thursday because of that. Backside of all of that comes significantly colder air late this week and heading into the weekend with widespread frost and even a hard freeze that will be likely across the state. Friday morning, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all the way through Tuesday morning. We could even see just a little snowfall in the northern portions of Tennessee by Saturday night. Now, this would only put down maybe about a dusting if you want better accumulation out toward the Smokies, where we could get about up to an inch, Amanda.
All right, we'll be watching for it. Thanks for joining us for Tennessee in 10. We'll see you back here Monday next week for a look at all the big stories from across the state. Have a great day and a great Thanksgiving.
This is Tennessee in 10, streaming your news and weather across the state in about 10 minutes.